They have some creative ways to hide that money too. Whenever they make money selling an investment that grew, the rich might also look for losses. That might mean selling off investments that are losing money at the same time.
Any money you lost gets subtracted from what you gained, and you only pay taxes on what is left over. If you have a lot of losses in one year, you can even wait to count those losses against income you have in the future. This strategy, called tax loss harvesting, helps rich people sell their investments at a profit while making it look like they didn't really walk away with much.
Wealthy people can also find losses by structuring their fancy hobbies as businesses. Whether it's training racehorses, owning a sports team, developing luxury real estate, or buying a social media platform, the ultra wealthy can afford to start or buy businesses that they don't actually expect to live off of. So when those businesses lose money, it can actually be a good thing.
In the 1980s and 90s, when Donald Trump was just a wealthy real estate developer, he reported over $1 billion of losses from his hotels, casinos, and apartment buildings in a single decade.
His tax returns dating back to 1985 showed that those business losses got subtracted from his income and investment gains, lowering the total he had to pay taxes on, sometimes to zero, all while getting to live in a gold-plated penthouse apartment.
ProPublica found that between 2014 and 2018, the 25 richest Americans paid only 3.4% in taxes on their total wealth increase. Meanwhile, the median American household pays about 14% of their total income. While this may seem crazy, strategies like buy, borrow, die, and tax loss harvesting are perfectly legal ways to hide your wealth.
There have been attempts to close some of these tax loopholes. In 2022, President Biden proposed that Americans with over $100 million in wealth would have to pay a 20% tax on their investment growth, even before those investments are sold.
And senators like Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren introduced a bill in 2021 that would have eliminated the step-up in basis rule that allows people to inherit a lifetime of gains tax-free.
Still, none of these plans have been enacted into law. Legislators are still debating how to close these tax loopholes, or whether to close them at all. But the ultra-wealthy don't seem too worried, because the longer it takes us to figure it out, the more their hidden wealth continues to grow.